ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी स्तोतीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरननदी कैवर्तकः केशवः आराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारत पंकजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुवन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः।
अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
इन्द्रियाणि पराण्याहुः
इन्द्रियाणि पराण्याहुः
इन्द्रियेभ्यः परं मनः
इन्द्रियेभ्यः परं
मनः
मनसस्तु परा बुद्धिः
मनसस्तु परा बुद्धिः
यो बुद्धेः परतस्तु सः
यो बुद्धेः
परतस्तु सः
एवं बुद्धेः परं बुद्ध्वा
एवं बुद्धेः परं बुद्ध्वा
संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना
संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मनः
आत्मनः संस्तभ्यात्मनात्मना आत्मना आत्मना आत्मानं संस्तभ्य जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो
जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो
कामरूपं दुरासदम्
कामरूपं दुरासदम्।
We have seen up to the last shloka of the chapter, Shankara Bhashyam. We will see right now Gita Priya Bhodhini. Before that, the 42nd shloka. Indriyani Parani. Indriyas are Parani compared to Indriya Vishaya or compared to the Sharira. Compared to the Indriya, Indriyebhyaha Param Manaha. Manaha, mind is Param Utkrishtam. Manasaha, compared to the mind, Para Buddhihi. Buddhihi Utkrishta, superior, greater. So that superiority in terms of Sukshmatvam, subtlety. In terms of subtlety, and in case of Buddhi, in terms of functionality, it's function. Buddhihi para buddhihi. Manasaha para buddhihi. Buddhehe parataha tu saha. Kaha saha. Saha kaha. Saha, we took it as Atma. Atma is parataha, buddhehe parataha. It is sukshmatvatapi. Sukshmaha. Sukshmatva sarva vyapi. It is all pervading, sukshma, and it is it is so greater, without which nothing can exist. In fact, that alone exists. So buddhi is because of Atma. Buddhi functions. The antakaranam functioning as buddhi is due to Atma. The antakaranam behaving as mind is due to Atma. Indriyani, even though we say Indriyani, Indriya sense organs, they function only when it is backed up by the mind, but Atma has to be there. Minus Atma, Indriya cannot function. Indriya cannot exist. So that which gives Satta Spurti to everything is that Atma Saha. That is why Saha. But Saha, how do we take Atma? Why you take Atma? In the previous, Saha is a pronoun. So when you use a pronoun, Saha, he, she, it, he or she or it, even in English, then the noun must have been said in the previous line. Therefore, we can use the pronoun. So where it is said now, Saha is there. So the proper noun must have been used in the previous shloka. So in the previous shloka, the discussion, here the topic is discussion. Topic of discussion is, we are talking about Kama. This Kama, which is Dushpura, it is Nitya Vairi, that has been talked about. That is a topic. Started from the discussion, started from the question asked by Arjuna. Atakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichanapi vasneya baladeva niyojitaha. As an answer to that, Bhagavan Krishna says, Kama yeshaha, Krodha yeshaha. And it is Rajoguna Samudbhavaha, Mahashanaha, Mahapapa, Vairi. And Yatha Vanihi Dhumena Avriyate, Yatha Adarshaha Malena Avriyate, Yatha Ulbena Garbaha Avrutaha, Tata Tena Idam Avrutam Jnanam Kamena Avrutam. So Avrutam Jnanam Etena Kamena, therefore it is Jnaninaha Nitya Vairi, and Kamarupena Dushpurena Analena Iti. That Kama is talked about all the way, it is Kama. And the location of Kama, Adhishtanam, Indriyani Manobuddhi, Asya Adhishtanam Uchyate, Kasya Kamasya, Etehi Vimohayati, Yeshaha Jnanam Avritya Dehinam. Taking resort to, taking Ashraya to this, Dehinam Jnanam Avranoti. So Kama, all the way it is Kama. Therefore only Tasmatum Indriyani Ado Niyamya Papanam Yenam Papanam Jnana Vijnana Nashanam Kama Prajagi, may you destroy. See, all the way it is Kama is talked about. Then suddenly Saha means why you take Atma. Some commentators, not Shankaracharya, other commentators, they take Saha to be Kama. Kama is more powerful than Buddhi. But that we don't accept. Here, Jnanam Avritya. Ajnanena Vritam Jnanam Tena Mugyanti Jantavaha. Ajnanam, this Jnanam Avritam. Jnanam Avritya Dehinam. So, the context here is Indriyani Manobuddhi Asya Adhishtanam Uchyate Kamasya Etehi Ete Vimoha Yati Yeshaha Jnanam Avritya. That Jnanam, that knowledge, that Atma is covered by, is veiled by, is overpowered by this Kama. So that Jnanam, so therefore, we take Saha to be in keeping with the context. It is in keep not just in keeping with the not just in keeping with the the grammar perspective. We keep in context what is the discussion here. Even though the karma is talked about, but here we cannot take saha to be karma. If karma is greater than buddhi, all the way when the comparison is made, that which is superior, that which is subtler, is greater. That which is subtler, which is more pervasive, more powerful, that which gives satta and spurti, you can see indriyani. Compared to indriya, manaha is param. So without mind, indriya cannot function. So the gradation is given. So without karma, all these cannot function, you cannot say. For karma, these are the adhishtanam. And karma also enjoys existence because of that. That is saha. And also this is shloka is same as that in the Kathopanishad. So there also saha, atma is talked about. Atma is the subject matter here. So even though saha by the previous shloka, saha supposed to be kamaha, but we cannot take that to be kamaha here. Then kama becomes more powerful. If kama becomes powerful, compared to buddhi itself, kama is powerful, then you cannot handle kama. Then there is no point in talking about handling the kama. So therefore, we cannot take saha to be kama. That doesn't fit. Maybe grammatically, it may fit in. Grammatically, when we use a pronoun, the pronoun the pronoun is understood to be that noun which has been used before. Grammatically, saha may be referring to kama, but that we cannot take it here. If we take it, then the kama becomes powerful compared to even buddhi, and therefore, what can buddhi do? What can manaha do? What can indriyani do? They cannot do anything. Therefore, kama is the most powerful. Then the 43rd shloka, evam buddhehe param buddhva samstabhya atmanam atmana. Kama is powerful. Then atmana atmanam samstabhya. How it is possible? Buddhehe param. Compared to buddhi, it is param. Having known that param, having known that which is greater to buddhi, how can you do this? How can you stabilize? How can you make the mind steady? Atmanam antakarnam atmana by oneself, samstabhya. Not possible. It is more powerful. Suppose saha, if you take kama, then jahi shatrum, you kill that. It is more powerful than buddhi. How will you kill? How will you destroy? How will you remove it? Jahi is here. It is jahi shatrum mahabahu. Shatru, therefore destroying. How will you destroy? When it is more powerful than buddhi, by what? More powerful than antakarnam, that kama, if you take it, then destroying the kama by the antakarnam is not possible. Therefore, atma is atmanam, atma, buddhehe paraha atma. Therefore, having understood the atma, which is greater, which is superior to all, starting from indriya compared to indriya manaha, compared to manaha buddhi also, compared to buddhi also, that which is greater, superior is this atma. Therefore, knowing the atma, knowing that aham atma satchit ananda atma, not limited by this sharira mana sankata, that atma aham brahma jagat karanam aham purnaha chaitanya Chaitanya Swarupaha Satchit Ananda Swarupa Chaitanyam Aham. That is Satyam. And this Namarupa, the Jagat, including my Sharira, the Antakarna, everything is Namarupa. It is Mithya. Therefore, this Mithya cannot limit me. The limitations are superimposed upon me. Therefore, desuperimposing, dismissing these as Mithya, how can this can confine me? Iti jnanena, iti atma jnanena, that is atmana, atma anustamstabhya, having steadied the mind, having stabilized the mind, having making the mind come under its one vasha, making the mind listen to your, making the mind listen to you, iti, then you destroy the kama. That is the way we have to take it. Therefore, saha cannot be kamaha. This is a subtle point from the from the, from the discussion. We understand that saha, we just take it for granted. Saha to be the atma. We don't question. That is okay because we go by the Vashyam. Suppose if Vashyam is not there, keeping with the context, saha naturally we have to take it as kamaha. That we don't do it. So that's a subtle point, but important point, because there are variations in the commentaries. Variations in the commentaries, that the variations are in the other darshana, Visishta Dvaita darshana, not in Advaita darshana, not with our sampradaya, Shankaracharya sampradaya. We take it saha to be Atma. So therefore, we understand, therefore there is no problem. Others take it as saha, in keeping with the context, the discussion, the subject matter being kama, therefore saha, they take it as kamaha. That is their view. Grammatically, they are correct, but it doesn't fit the context. So, when there is a contradiction, between these two perspectives, grammar perspective and the context perspective, we have to go by the context. Grammar becomes secondary. We cannot go by the grammar. Grammar is for the language. So the context, for the context, we use the words, and the words follow the grammar rules. So therefore, the context is important. We have to understand what is discussed, what is conveyed by the Gita Shastra. So therefore, what is conveyed, even if it doesn't fit with the grammar, it is fine, because the essence, the teaching, the upadesha, that is important here. So in keeping with the context, we take saha to be atma. In keeping with the grammar, saha to be kama. Therefore, that is overruled by the context perspective. It's a small point we noted here, saha. But we never see that, because we know not that it is a defect. We know the context is this atma. Atma is what is discussed about here. From the very beginning, Shocha and Anvashochastvam, when the Upadesha started, it is Jnanam. Jnanam is talked about. This Atma, it is talked about. Therefore, we understand saha is Buddhehe Paraha means it has to be Atma only, not Kama. How can Kama be Paraha? Kama as its Ashraya in the Buddhi. So, therefore, Kama is as its Ashraya in the Buddhi, and Buddhi, Indriyani, Manaha, they are the Ashraya for the Kama. So ashrita ashraya sambandha is there. So kama cannot exist. Kama alone cannot exist. It has dependency. So therefore, how can it be greater? It cannot be. That which is independent doesn't depend on anything for its existence. That is Paraha, that is Sat. That is Sat Atma, Satchit Ananda Atma. So, context being Atma. Therefore, Saha is equal to Atma. That is proper. It's a subtle point to be noted here. Now, we have completed the third chapter. We will see the Gita Priya Bodhani commentary, the last shloka, 43rd shloka. Evam buddhyadehe drishya jatasya drashtaram atmanam sanmatram atmatvena adigamya tanishtaya swashatroho kamasya samsara hetoho nishesha nirmulanam kuru iti evam buddhyadehe drishya jatasya samuhasya, a group of drishyam available for objectification, objectifiable drishya. What buddhyadi? Indriyani, Indriyani, Manaha, Buddhi, all these are, all this, and Indriya Vishaya, everything, the whole Jagat, they are drishya, subject to seeing their Vishayas, objectification. Therefore, drashtaram atmanam. Drashta is, seer is Atma. Sanmatram, that is a Sat. Atmanam, Sanmatram, Atmatvena Adigamya. Drashtaram, the Drashta Atma is Aham, Asmi. And all these are Drishya. Buddhyadehi, etc. These are Drishya. Iti, the Drashta is Atma Aham iti Adigamya, Avagamya, Tanishtaya, with Atmanishtaya, Nishtha in Atma, that by that alone Kama can be conquered. That is what it is said. Evam buddhehe param buddha samstabhya atmanam samstabhya atmana. Atmana is that nishtha in Atma. Agam Atma, not limited by this, Nama Rupa, and therefore this Indriyani, Manaha, Buddhi, and therefore the Kama which has Ashraya in them, not limited by them. I am free from Kama. But Akamaha. Akamaha is only Atma. Atma is Akamaha. Why it is Akamaha? It is Purnaha, Sada Purnaha. It cannot be a wanting thing. It is free from wanting. That is the nature of Atma. Because it is what is everything is. So there is no wanting, there is no lack in Atma. Knowing that Atma to be myself, that Nishtha, Tanishtaya, by that Nishtha, Swashatroho, one's Shatroho, that is Kamasya, Kama is one's Shatru, and that is a Samsara Hetoho, Nirvishesha Moolanam, uprooting that without any Shesha, without any remainder, completely, no leftover. Guru iti, may you do iti, Karma Yogasya, Moksha Upaya Bhutasya. Karma Yoga is the Upaya for Moksha. How Karma Yoga become Upaya for Moksha? Karma cannot give Jnanam. That's why he says Karma Yogasya Moksha Upaya Bhutasya Upeya Bhutaya Jnana Nishtaya. So Karma Yoga is indirectly takes a person to Moksha. Indirectly means there must be there in between something. What is that? Jnanam. So Jnana Nishtaya. So Karma Yoga is the Upaya for the Upeya Jnana Nishtha. Therefore Jnana Nishtaya Moksha. That is how we have to understand. moksha upaya bhutasya upeya bhutaya jnananishtaya karma yogasya sambhavyamanaha sarva kama nirmokaha eva muktihi iti. Sambhavyamanaha, that moksha which is possible only through jnana-nishtha, and jnana-nishtha for which karma yoga is important. Karma yoga is a means for antakarna shuddhi. Therefore, antakarna shuddhi alone makes a person fit for jnanam, and therefore jnana alone, jnana-nishtha alone gives moksha. Sambhavyamanaha mokshaha. Therefore, sarva kama nirmokaha, free from all the kama, is alone mukti. That is called mukti. That is called freedom. Iti suchayan, presenting that karma yogam upasamharati. Bhagavan Krishna here, he concludes the topic of karma yoga. Where in the next shloka number 43, evam buddhe param buddva samstavyatmanamatmana jahi shatrum mahabaho kamarupam durhasadam iti. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambhade Karma Yogo Nama Tritiyodhyayaha. We have seen Tritiyodhyayaha. Evamiti Mahabaho iti Visheshanam Mumukshoho iti Visheshanam Mumukshoho Kamarupa Shatra Samharana Patiyastva Dyotanartham. Mahabaho, mighty armed. Mahantau Bahu Yasya Saha. One who has got the mighty arms is called Mahabahu, and Mahabaho Sambodhana. That Visheshana, that Sambodhana is Mumukshoho, for the Mumukshus, the Kamarupa Shatru. That Shatru, the enemy, who is in the form of Kama, that Kamasya Samharanam, destruction of the Kama, Patiyastam, Yogyatam, dexterous, skilled in killing handling the Kama. Jyotanartham, to convey to present the skillness in destroying the Kama by the Kama, with the Mumukshus. The Mumukshus who have the Patiyastam, the dexterity, the skillness in destroying the karma, is presented by the Visheshana, the word Mahabaho. Here there is no battle. Here the enemy is Kama, internal enemy. So Mahabahu is not really the external Bhuja, the Bahu. External Bahu, that muscle, etc., strong body required to fight the external enemies. By saying Mahabahu, here he says, you are a strong person, you have to handle you are skilled, you are endowed with the skill, the ability to handle the karma, which is inside. Therefore, Mahabaho means you are fighting with your enemy. That enemy, your enemy is karma. That enemy is indicated. Enemy is there, you have to handle him. That is indicated by the word Mahabahu. And here the enemy happens to be the Kama. Therefore, you are skilled. Patiyastam, Kama, Mumukshoho. Mumukshus have the ability, the skill, the capacity, the yogyata to handle to destroy the Shatru, who is in the form of Kama, Tadyotanartham, to present. Tadyotanartham, to highlight that, this set, that Visheshanam, that Sambodhana, Mahabahu. Buddhege Buddhyadege Sarvadrishyasya Param Vilakshanam Drashtaram. Buddhege Buddhyadege, compared to Buddhi or Buddhi, etc. All these are Drishya. They are seen, they are objects. They are available for objectification. Therefore, compared to that Param Vilakshanam, greater than that, distinct from that, Drashta, that is seer, Drashtaram, who is Akandaikarasa. Akandaikarasam Atmanam, who is Sachit Ananda Atma Akanda. There is no division in that. There is no limitation. Akhanda, Purnam ityartha. Akhanda ekarasam atmanam ayam eva agam asmi iti evam swatmana samyak buddhva. Having known very clearly by oneself that this Akhandaikarasam Atmanam is myself iti jnanena samyak buddhva Atmani eva Atma buddhim dhidam kritva. Making this Atma buddhi Atmani Atma buddhim dhidam kritva, making the Atma buddhi strong in one's buddhi, one's mind. The mind thinks, the mind which has the viparyaya, which has the viparita bhavana, aham binnaha, atmanaha binnaha. Now, because of the atma jnanam, because of this knowledge, now the vritti is akandakara vritti. Aham na binnaha, atmanaha na binnaha, aham atma iti. By that jnanam, making the mind steady. The mind becomes steady. Now the mind cannot think itself to be that oneself to be different from Atma. So the mind which the mind previously endowed with the wrong knowledge because of ajnana, that the ajnanam is removed. That now ajnanam has gone, and by vritti jnanam, by atma jnanam, that knowledge is the vritti. The vritti jnanam knocked off the ajnana vritti. Therefore, there is no ajnanam in the mind. Therefore, Atmani Atma Buddhim Dridam Krutva, making the Atma Buddhi stronger in oneself. That is, mind is very clear. One is very clear. One is clear about oneself, the nature of oneself. That is the Dridam Krutva, Dridi Krutva. Dridi Krutva to Atmanam Kamasya Ashraya Bhutam Karana Bhutam Cha Antakarnam Atmana Swarupena Antarbhagihi Purnena Akandaikarasena Samstabhya Samyojya Dridam Krutva to Atmanam Kamasya Ashraya Bhutam Karana Bhutam Cha Antakarnam Atmana Swaswarupena Antaha Purnena Akandaikarasena Samstabhya. So Samstabhya, having studied the Atmanam, the mind, which is the Ashraya for Kama. Mind Atmanam here is Dridam Krutva to Atmanam. Atma is not Sachidananda Atma. Here Atma is mind, which is the Ashraya for Kama and Karana Bhutam. Tacha Antakaranam, that is Antakaranam. Atmana Swarupena, which is Antaha Bhagihi Purnena, which is Purnena Akandaikarasena. Antaha Bhagihi, there is no inside and outside. Atma is everywhere. Therefore, Akandaikarasena, Atmana Swarupena, that Jnanena, Akandaikarasena, Purnena Akandaikarasena, Atmana Atma Jnanena, Samstabhya, Atmanam Samstabhya. That Atma, which is the Ashraya for Kama, that Atma, that is Antakaranam, which is the Ashraya for the Kama, that is Samstabhya, Samyojya. Iti Aropitam Nama Rupa Grahanam Akrutva, removing, having undone the Nama Rupa Grahanam, removing the and undoing the superimposition of Nama Rupa, Tad Adhishtana Bhuta Brahma Darshane. That Adhishtana Bhuta Brahma, Adhishtanam for Nama Rupa is Brahma. Nama Rupa exists in Brahma. Brahma exists in what? We cannot ask. Brahma exists. All the Nama Rupa has its Ashraya in that Brahma. Therefore, that Brahma Darshane Eva Niyojya, having established in that Jnanam Brahma Darshanam, Sarvam Brahma Eva Iti, everything is Brahma Iti, Sarvatra Brahma Darshanat, that Brahma Darshanam is Jnanam, therefore everything is Brahma Iti, Jnanat Jnanena, Anyatra, that is other than that, that is Durasadam Drujayam Jetum Shakya Swabhavam Kamarupam Shatrup Jagi Vidvamsaya. Jagi is equal to Vidvamsaya. May you destroy that. So by Brahma Darshana, Sarvatra Brahma Darshanam, by that Jnanam, Durasadam, that Kama which is very difficult to comprehend, that Kama which is difficult to conquer, Jetum Shakya Swabhavam, Jetum Ashakya Swabhavam, Jetum, which is difficult to, Durjaya means Jetum Ashakya Swabhavam. That which is difficult to conquer, that Kama is, may you destroy. It means it is not easily destroyable. You cannot destroy by any other method, only by Jnanam. Only in the wake of knowledge, this can be completely destroyed. Otherwise, this will be there. It may look as though subdued, but it will remain. It will remain always waiting for time to come, and then it will pop up and it will manifest in a huge way. It will, if its samskara is so powerful, it will swallow the person also. It will manifest and consume the person, making the person drift away from the spiritual journey. So therefore, only it is inscrutable and jetum ashakyam durjayam. So that is possible only by jnana. So in the beginning, one must have relative say over the kama, and complete say, that is complete mastery over kama is possible only by jnanam. Vishishya Vishaya Graganam Eva Kama Avir Bhuti Karanam Sarvatra Brahma Drishtya Tat Agraganam Eva Kama Vinashana Hetuhu. Vishishya Vishaya Graganam Eva Kama Avir Bhuti Karanam. That Grahanam, that reception, receiving the Vishaya, Vishishya Vishayas. The Vishayas are there. Vishishya Vishaya, the sense objects, Vishaya for the sense objects. This Vishishya referring to Vishishya Vishaya Grahanam referring to Vishayas referring to the sense objects, which are many. Vishishya, that Grahanam, reception of that. Eva Kama Avirbhuti Karanam, that is the Avirbhavanam of the Karanam, that is the birth, that is the cause of Kama. Therefore, replace it Vishaya Grahanam by your Brahma Drishti, Jnana Drishti, Sarvatra Brahma Drishtya, Tat Agrahanam Eva, by Brahma Drishti, not receiving not accepting not allowing the Vishayas to enter you, that becomes the Kama Vinashana Hetuhu, that alone is the Hetu, the reason for the destruction of Kama. Vishaya Agrahanam Eva. Vishaya Agrahanam Eva Kama Vinashana Hetuhu. Vishaya Grahanam is Atmajnana. Atmajnana Pratibandha Hetuhu. Vishaya Grahanam is the Hetu for the obstacle for Atmajnanam. Therefore, Vishaya Agrahanam is a Hetu for Kama Vinashanam. Therefore, Ataha Sarvam Brahma Eva Pashyan, everything is Brahma iti Pashyan, Kamam Nirmulayet, may you destroy exterminate the Kama completely, uproot it by your Brahma Drishti. Otherwise, this Kama will not go. Brahma Drishtya Eva Kama Nirmulanam Sambhavati. That is why Rasavarjam, so Yasya Param Drishtva Nivartate said in the second chapter, that Rasa, that samskara, that vasana will be there. That complete destruction of the kama, that vasana, that is that vasana, the memories of the past, the experiences of the kama vishaya, that will go, or the influence of that will go only by jnanam. The influence of the experience of the experience of the kama vishaya, which remains as residue in your antakaranam, that one may be carrying from janma to janma. That alone makes a person do more and more pravritti. That will go only in the wake of jnana. Even though one may have relative mastery over kama, but complete mastery or complete conquerance, complete subdue, complete destruction, complete removal of kama is possible only by jnanam. So therefore, Brahma, Sarvatra Brahma iti, Sarvatra Brahma iti drishtya, that Brahma drishtya, kamam nirmulage, kama vinashanam kriyatam iti, kama vinashanam kriyatam iti. Atra na karmana manaramba iti karmayogam upakramya. Starting from the fourth shloka, upakramya, introducing the karma yogam upakramya, akarmana manarambat, naishkarmyam purushoshnote, nacha sanyasanadeva samsiddhim. Akarmana manarambat, anarambat karmana, nakarmana manarambat, naishkarmyam purushoshnote, nacha sanyasanadeva siddhim samadhigacchati iti, the fourth shloka. From there, Karma Yoga topic started. The entire third chapter is Karma Yoga. Upakramya, having introduced the Karma Yoga, Mumukshoho tatyaga nindana purvakam bhagavachanehi karmanaha eva kartavyatvam pratipadya. So, therefore, Mumukshoho tatyaga nindana purvakam. That tyaga nindana purvakam, that kama tyaga, the karma tyaga nindana purvakam bhagavachanehi. So one should not give up karma. Here, having introduced the karma from the fourth shloka, therefore, and that karma yoga is a means for jnana yogita. Therefore, one should not give up karma. Mumukshoho tatyaga nindana purvakam. Nindana, criticizing. Tyaga, tat referring to karma tyaga, karma yoga. Karma is karma as a yoga, and giving up of that karma is not advised, it is criticized. One has to do karma. Being a mumukshu, making oneself to make oneself prepare for jnanam, that is absolutely essential. Therefore, one should not give up. Therefore, tat tyaga nindana purvakam, giving up of karma yoga is being criticized. Bhagavachanaihi, by many words, Bhagavan had done that. Vitna karmana manaramba, naishkarmam purushoshvate, nacha sanyasanadeva, just by giving up, siddhim samadhigacchati, nobody gets the siddhi, moksha, iti, bhagavachanaihi, karmanaha eva kartavyatvam pratipadya, having presented that karma yoga must be done kartavyatvena, kartavyatvam pratipadya, agam mama iti samsarasya, samsara is nothing but agam mama, agankara and mamakara, pravritti lakshanasya karanam. Samsara, which is characterized by pravritti, the action. Karanam, kama eva giti. Kama is a karanam, the cause for this pravritti, for the samsara, which is characterized by pravritti. Pravritti for artha kama purushartha. Eva giti, kama mahatmyam varnayitva, having presented the greatness of kama. Greatness means it is powerful, make the person do various action. Therefore, varnayitva, having described that karmana prapta chitta shuddhehe, chitta shuddhi which is obtained through karma, karmana is karma yogena, purushasya, for the purusha, for the mumukshoho, jnana yoga nishtaya, by jnana yoga nishta in jnanam, by Jnana Yoga and Jnana Yoga Nishta, Nishtayat, Taya, Tajjayaha, Kartavyaha iti, Tajjayaha, that should be conquered, that should be subdued. What? Kama Jayaha, Tat referring to Kama here. So Tajjayaha is Kama Jayaha, Kartavyaha. The Kama should be conquered iti. Previously, Tatyaha Nindana Purvakam. Tatyaha is karma is. Tat referring to pronoun referring to karma. Here Tajjayaha tat referring to kama. So Tajjayaha is Kama Jayaha Kartavyaha iti Vadata Bhagavata Vadata Shatranta. By it is Bhagavata Vadata by the Bhagavan who saying, who said, by the Bhagavan who says, Yada sarve pramuchyante kama yesya hridishritaha iti Shruti pramanaka kama nirmokaha eva mokshaha iti suchitam bhavati iti Shruti vakyam. Yada sarve pramuchyante kama yesya kamaha ye asya hridishritaha, kama as its ashaya in the hridayam antakarana iti. When that kama goes away, then the person becomes free. Yada sarve pramuchyante, sarve kamaha pramuchyante, that kama which has ashaya in the antakarana, when goes away, then the person becomes free. This is Kathopanishad Shruti. We saw already. So, iti Shruti pramanaka kama, iti Shruti, that is Shruti pramanam is that, therefore, kama nirmokaha, mokaha is muchdatu. Then choka kuku has happened. Kutvam, nirmokaha, free from kama, freedom from kama. That is moksha. Being free from the influence of kama, that is moksha iti suchitam bhavati. Iti, it is suchitam, it is presented, indicated that freedom from kama is moksha, freedom, real freedom. Being free from kama is freedom. Therefore, when kama goes away, when kama not there, the person is one with oneself, with Atma only. That self-abidance, that nishta is taken away by this kama. When that is gone, the person comes home. He is with himself. Therefore, that is only by jnanam. Therefore, jnana nishtaya, jnana yoga nishtaya, tajjayaha kartavyaha iti. Suchita. Tena, moksha etoho, jnana yogasya eva pradhanyam. Tena, moksha hetoho, for the hetu for moksha is jnana yoga. Therefore, jnana yogasya eva pradhanyam. Karma yogasya upasarjanata eva iti asya adhyayasya jnana yoga paryavasagitvat tat paratvam eva iti siddham. For the moksha, then by that moksha etoho, etu for moksha, the cause for moksha is jnana yogasya eva pradhanyam. Pradhanyam is pradhana is jnana yoga. Jnana yoga is a hetu for moksha. What about karma yoga? Pradhanyam jnana yoga. Jnana yoga as the status of being the pradhana, the direct cause for moksha, and karma yoga is karma yogasya upasarjanata. Karma yoga as a status of being the secondary cause, indirect cause. Karma yoga is indirect. Karma yoga indirectly takes a person to moksha. It means karma yoga takes a person to jnana yoga, makes a person ready to receive jnanam, to do shravanam, and by shravanam, mananam, followed by nididhyasanam, the person gains moksha. Person becomes free. He recognizes his freedom. Therefore, karma yoga as the upasarjanata. Upasarjana means gona, secondary, upasarjanam. It's not grammar upasarjanam. Upasarjanam purvam. Here upasarjanata, karma yoga enjoy the status of being a secondary cause for moksha. and Jnana Yoga enjoys it pradhanyam, the primary cause for moksha. Therefore, karma yogasya upasarjanata eva iti asya adhyayasya, this chapter, Jnana Yoga paryavasagitvat, concluded with the Jnana Yoga. Therefore, it culminates. Paryavasagitvat, having Paryavasagitvat. Paryavasagitvat is Panchami. Paryavasagitvam. Jnana Yoga Paryavasagitvam. Tasmat Jnana Yoga Paryavasagitvat. As a status of being culminating in Jnana Yoga. Therefore, Tat Paratvam Eva Giti Siddham. Therefore, Jnana Yoga is greater. Jnana Yoga is as this status of being superior, greater. It is Siddham, that is concluded. So, Jnana Yoga is greater than Karma Yoga. Because Jnana Yoga has a status of being the cause for moksha, directly pradhanyam bhavati mokshayatoho Jnana Yogasya pradhanyam. Therefore, Jnana Yogasya paratvam siddham. Why it is said? Because the next chapter will begin with the question. You are saying Jnana Yoga is greater. Then why do you want me to do karma? That Arjuna will ask. So this becomes the hetu for the next chapter. So since only by jnanam karma and therefore samsara is removed, therefore jnana yoga is greater. So karma cannot give moksha, but you are asking me to do karma yoga. So that is the next chapter. Next chapter going to follow. Therefore, this conclusion becomes a hetu for the next chapter. So jnana yogasya paratvam siddham. Iti Srimad Paramahamsa Paribrajakaacharya Srimad Anandatma Saraswati Shishya Sri Shankarananda Saraswati Krutau Gita Tatparya Bodhinyam Tratiyodhyayaha. Srimad Paramahamsa Paribrajakaacharya Srimad Anandatma Saraswati. So Anandatma Saraswati is the Guru and Shishya is Sri Shankarananda Saraswati, who is the author of this text. So the Shankarananda Saraswati, who is a Shishya of Anandatma Saraswati, by him this Gita Priya Bodhini, Gita Tatparya Bodhinyam is written, and in that Gita Tatparya Bodhinyam, the Tritiya Adhyaya is completed. So next starts the fourth chapter. I thought of giving the summary to the third chapter. Time not there. We will do it in the next class. Next class, I'll give the summary of the third chapter. It will take some time. At least 15 minutes. Not there. We'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.